Good afternoon, gamers. This is Blackfoot and Crack Fracture. Today we're going to be ranking every single Call of Duty Zombies map from worst to best. Treyarch only, no Infinity Ward, no Sledgehammer. So let's get into this video and start off this list with the very worst map in Call of Duty Zombies history. In Treyarch Call of Duty Zombies history is Voyage of Despair. This map has probably the worst layout of all time. Garbage freaking story because it's chaos. It's very weird and strange. It's not ether, which it's depressing, and the whole layout is not good. Bad wonder weapon. It's based on the actual Titanic, but is that really a good thing? I mean, it's a ship. Doesn't really translate that well into a zombies map, and just like the actual Titanic, this map sank. The next map, which before you say I'm hating on BO4, because you're going to see a lot of Black Ops 4 in this certain time at the very bottom of the list, it's because I cannot stand Black Ops 4's maps. I'm sorry, Blaze Jason Blundell just dried up. It was all gone except for maybe like 9 and Ancient Evil and stuff, but the next map is Blood of the Dead. Blood of the Dead took arguably the best zombies map of all time. I don't think it's the very best, but a lot of people do. It's definitely top 10 in Mob of the Dead, and they completely trashed it. They made it so that the Hell's Retriever was basically pointless. They changed up the map, and so it made it really weird and strange, and overall just weird. The story is pretty good, actually, with Rick and dying. It's a little bit weird, but it's alright, but it definitely deserves number 35. Coming down into number 33, a map which puts the other two maps that we've mentioned on this list to shame, and that is Bus Depot. Yes, I said it. The masochist dream as it's defined. That's basically the entire definition of this map. It's very fun just to hop in time to time. I will never hop into Blood of the Dead or Voyage and be like, yeah, boys, let's go. It's only if I have to, basically, or if it's the first time you play it. But Bus Depot can actually be enjoyable, especially if you don't have any of the DLC maps like Buried and stuff. Map number 33. Who's surprised? It's another Black Ops 4 map, Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega, I mean, if we're going off the technicality, it shouldn't even be in this list because it's not made by Treyarch. It's made by Activision Shanghai, which is a little bit of weird trivia, which is probably why this map is so unbelievably bad. It kind of mishmashed, like, Moon with Nuketown, which was not a very good idea. It took the multiplayer map, which Nuketown the zombies made, into actually a pretty enjoyable experience, but it's kind of a weird map to remake, and especially remake in such a weird way into a modern and like put a weird storyline. I don't know. It was a strange idea, and it didn't not work at all. The pack punch system in this map was weird. You had to like vent stuff, like vent like gas out of houses, which is extremely strange. So yeah, that's number 33, my guys. Coming down is number 32. This might be extremely controversial, but it's another Black Ops 4 map, Classified. This is probably gonna make a lot of people angry, as they normally see Classified as a amazing map or whatever, but I think the entire map was pointless. And the Easter eggs, you had to get to around 150. Why? No one's gonna be able to do that except for super swords. And the whole strategy for this is just keep buying the shield over and over again. That is just sitting in a corner. Wow, what a great high round. And it took all the fun stuff out of 5, like the celebrity cast and the cool pack-a-punch system, and they kept the wonder weapon. Don't forget about that. They took away the Pentagon thief. It makes no sense that the one thing they keep is the shitty little wonder weapon. Why would you want that? It is such a stupid map. I don't know. It's good for Black Ops 4 but by itself, but the fact that 5 exists, it's so similar to it that there's literally no point of it existing. Next map, I kind of seem like I'm just bullying Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 2 survival maps, but it's Farm. Farm is actually an insanely fun map with friends, as I said in my analysis video for it. It is so fun, just hopping on farm, sitting camping in the house. It's very challenging and there's not much to it, but I think that's what makes it fun. I say if it was the first zombies map, it would have been way more respected than Noct was, to be honest. Like, if it came out as the first map instead of Noct, it would be extremely popular. Noct is good, but it's not that good. But Farm, it's questionably bad, so I put it pretty low down here at 31. So, yeah. Before you come out with the angry pitchforks, the next map is Shangri-La. I am sorry. Shangri-La, it is something. the pack-a-punch with 4 people is impossible. How are you going to organize that? The one weapon's amazing, but the chance of getting it is basically zero. And just the mutant zombies make you want to jump off a bridge, that's a bad problem. So Shangri-La at 30. Number 29 is Die Rise. What do you need to say about this map? It's Die Rise moving. Hopefully Lex's remake is better than the actual map. 28. Coming here, these are all solid maps. Starting at 28. That's how good Zombies is. After only like less 10 maps. I think it might have been 10 maps. I don't know. 8 maps. After 8 maps, we've come to good maps. It's Dead of the Night. Dead of the Night's a pretty good map. Just a lot of buildables. Fake up a lot of people don't like it. But I personally think it's alright. It's not everyone's cup of tea. There's a lot of stupid bosses, which is what Black Ops 4 is, and it's another Black Ops 4 map, so, it's different. But this is my personal ranking. I should have said that at the beginning, but yeah. Number 27. Some may say this is high, but taking into account co-op, Transit. 28. Transit is an amazing map, to be honest. With friends. Put in a footnote. By yourself, this is unbearable. But with friends, this map is amazing and so much fun. It innovated a lot, adding 2 new perks. It added buildables. Well, 5 did, but actual buildables, like as we know it today. It added, like, just double tap 2.0, which is amazing. Double packing, yeah, it added a lot. So, and Victus is pretty alright. So now we're going into actually like good maps, not just solid but good. It's Ancient Evil. This is one of the best Black Ops 4 maps. I think I put it as second best, maybe third, but it is very good for Black Ops 4, especially. Got 4 cool wonder weapons, good chaos. 9 is the only better chaos map, and what else is to say? Ancient Evil is very solid. We're going into the worst of Black Ops 3, which is Zatsubo no Shima. A lot of people say this is underrated, which you could say it is, but the launch was so unbelievably bad with all the glitches and stuff that I cannot put it. Plus, I don't even understand how the perks work. Sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. I think they like spawn in later, but like, why? There's no point in that. And Thrashers drag this map so far down. It probably would have been like 5 places higher if it didn't have Thrashers. Thrashers are the most useless boss zombies ever. Moving on. The next map we got is Verrucht. Verrucht is a very scary map. It's pretty alright. I think that the Chronicles remake was definitely better than the original. It's just, it didn't age amazingly. It aged pretty alright, but it was supposed to be super innovative at the time. But at nowadays, it's kind of just like that map. Like, it's fun to play. It is fun, but it's not amazing. It was probably the most innovative map of all time, probably, which is rugged and very scary. I say it's very solid, so I think that number 24 is a good ranking for it. Next map is another World at War. It's Nocturne Totem. I think it held up better than Varrock just because of its simplicity. It aged better somehow. I don't know how. But it's fun, especially the World at War version. It's very fun. And the Chronicles version. The Black Ops 1 is alright, but it kind of doesn't have Black Ops 3 mechanics, and it doesn't have getting around 5,000. So it's kind of in the middle. But World of Nocturne Totem is a very solid map. It was obviously the first Zombies map, so we got to give credit for that. It kind of started the whole thing. No story really, but it's still good. Number 22 was the most popular map in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 multiplayer, so of course it had to be added to Zombies, and that is Nuketown Zombie Survival. I think it's deserving of number 22. It's a very fun map, and it's very unique with the perks dropping in every so often. Not like Zetspo where it doesn't make any sense. You can see it flying through the sky, and it fits the map well and makes it unique. 21 is Kino, one of the most overrated maps of all time. 5 is definitely better, but this is still a solid map to play with your buddies. It's by no means bad, but remember, everything past like Transit is a very good map. So, 21. Number 20 goes to Firebase Z, baby. It is the worst Cold War map, but none of them can really be bad because Cold War's mechanics are amazing. But this map isn't amazing. It's pretty great. It's really fun, but it's mainly because of the mechanics. The map's layout's not actually that great. So, the second best Black Ops 4 map is Tag der Toten. It's not as good as Call of the Dead, but it's actually really good. It improves a lot of the things that were good about Call of the Dead, like the fog and George, a lot of people didn't like. So, for that, I give it credit. It's still a very fun map. Forsaken snags the number 18 spot. A lot of people don't like it, but I pretty much say that this is a very good map. I mean, the Wonder Weapon is probably my favorite in all of zombies. It's the Crystal Axe. It's 115 axe you can swing around and turn into a gun. What else do you want? Plus, it's a very fun and intriguing map with all the teleporters and stuff, and having the thing that's like Moon's, original spawn room, but in a better way. The next map is Shi no Numa, which is what this map that you're seeing right now is. The best version of this map is definitely on mobile. If this map had been like this on console, it would have been amazing. But it's still a great map. It's very influential, added a freaking wonder weapon that's not the ray gun, and really is where the story started. Number 16 is Ascension, the noobs map. It's very fun. Added the first real Easter egg, and what do you really need to say about Ascension that hasn't already been said? Number 15. I don't know if you forgot about this map in this list or not, but it's Town. Town is by far the best survival map. If someone has never played Zombies, if you want to introduce them to it, make them play Town. This is the map for them. Town is amazing. Definitely the best survival map. Like I said, Pack Punch is in the middle. It is the best zombie killing experience to date. This is for Lex, number 14, Call of the Dead. This map is pretty fun. I mean, it has a lot of issues, like the fog. I hate it. I cannot stand it. George is so annoying if you're not next to water, and the wonder weapons aren't amazing. The scavenger's fun, but it's not that actually great. But it's fun to play. That's what's important about it. It's a very fun map. And, yep, 13 goes to 9, the best Black Ops 4 map. The only map that Blundell, I would say, truly succeeded in, and following up Black Ops 3. The last World at War map also happens to be the best, that being Derice. Derice is amazing, Catwalk amazing. What else do we got to say about it? Number 12 is a very fair spot, as it is not the most complicated map of all time. 11 goes to Shadows. It would be much higher if it didn't take so long to set up. And every time I do set up, you just die, and then you have to set up again, and then you really want to die in real life. So, yeah, it's not that fun when that happens, but overall, it's a very, very solid map. It is definitely an S tier map. Sorry, top tier. If it was S tier, it'd be higher. Number 10 goes to Moon. Moon is probably the best Easter egg, one of. It's very good. The zero gravity is very unique. Great wonder weapon in the wave gun, and yeah, number 10 is a very, very fair spot for Moon. 9 goes to Kino's better twin, that being 5. 5 had freaking the best cast of all time with JFK, Nixon, McNamara, and Fidel Castro, the terrorist himself, dictator person. And it's very fun. Pentagon Thief made it amazing. The only problem is the wonder weapons. So, number 9 is a great spot for 5. Well, that's ironic. Number 8 goes to the first map in Cold War, which is D Machine. D Machine was not expected to be amazing, but it brought back so many OG COD fans and added so many more. I don't think any other map, besides obviously Nocturne Totem, added more fans to zombies than this map. It is great, and it is definitely a hidden gem. If you haven't played it, you have to. Number 7 goes to Buried, the Western theme map in Africa. Because of a time rift, this map is extremely fun and shows us the origins of where Pack-a-Punch came from. Introduces us to Leroy, everyone's favorite giant, and it is probably one of the best maps of all time, and I'm putting it at 7. Some people might disagree, but this is my list, so shut the fuck up. Coming down into number 6, we got Revelations. I put this much higher than most people, but I truly think that this is a great culmination of other maps put into one. Most people say that that's lazy, but I think it's actually amazing. It fits very well into Black Ops 3, and all the different masks, helmet things are amazing and add a lot, and the time trials, which started in Garad Crovey, added very nicely into this. Speaking of time trials in Garad Crovey, it's Garad Crovey! Garad Crovey is a very fun map. It's very Black Ops 1-esque for, Black Ops 3. It added the Ray Gun Mark III, which is extremely cool, very easy pack punch, one of the best pack punch camos of all time, if not the best, and just a very fun and casual map to enjoy, but also can be very difficult if you're not paying attention. Number 4, the man, the myth, the legend, the mob of the dead, added the Blundergad. Very cool pack-a-punch. Everything about this map is amazing. Saved the entire franchise, some people would say, which it might have. Jason Blundell's first map was probably one of his best. Number 3 might be the highest anyone has ever put this map, but it's Mauer Toten from Black Ops Cold War. This is probably the highest a Cold War map has ever been at anyone's list. of every single Treyarch Zombies map, but I truly think this map is amazing. Like, you cannot deny how fun this map is, and the Cerberus, man, it's good. Number two is probably the most popular zombies map of all time, that being Dryden Trek. Dryden Trek added the bows, very iconic, but was kind of just a copy of the stabs. But don't worry, it is a very, that's why it's at number two. It is an insanely good map. No one actually hates this map, it's impossible. It is very fun. Some people might say it's overrated, but I definitely do not think so. It is perfectly rated as one of the best maps of all time. I put it personally number two, and its older brother, Origins, is number one. Yep, that's right. Origins is it's number one. And what can I say about it? It is the best zombies map of all time. It's true. It's Origins. How could you deny? Well, that's the list. Hope you guys enjoyed my hot, spicy takes. And remember to like and subscribe. This is Black Folk. I love zombies, and I love you all. Goodbye.